It was a cold winter morning in the small village of Pine Hill. Snow covered the rooftops like a thick white blanket, and icicles hung from the trees, sparkling in the early sunlight. Everyone in the village was busy getting ready for the winter festival, which was only 2 days away. Ella, a curious 10-year-old girl, loved winter more than any other season. She enjoyed building snowmen, drinking hot cocoa, and skating on the frozen lake. But this winter, something was different. While walking through the forest near her house, she noticed tiny footprints in the snow, too small to be from a rabbit or fox. She followed the trail deeper into the woods and discovered a little wooden door at the base of an old tree. To her surprise, the door opened, and inside was a cozy little room with glowing lanterns, soft chairs, and shelves full of books and winter treats. A tiny creature with bright eyes and a warm scarf stepped out. "Hello," it said cheerfully. "I'm Nibbit, the winter elf. I help make snowflakes and sprinkle them over your village at night." Ella was amazed. She and Nibbit became friends, and he showed her how winter magic worked. She even helped him make a special snowflake that would float over the village during the winter festival. On the night of the festival, as people gathered in the town square, a giant, glowing snowflake appeared in the sky. Everyone cheered in wonder, but only Ella knew the secret behind the magical surprise. From that day on, every winter brought a new adventure for Ella and her tiny friend, Nibbit. After the glowing snowflake lit up the village sky, Ella looked around and saw the smiles on everyone's faces. The mayor called it the most magical winter festival ever, and the villagers couldn't stop talking about it. Ella felt proud, but she kept Nibbit's secret safe. The next morning, she ran to the forest, excited to see her elf friend again. But when she reached the old tree, the tiny wooden door was gone. She searched all around, calling Nibbit's name, but there was no answer. Ella felt a little sad. Was it all just a dream? Days passed, and winter slowly started to fade. The snow began to melt, and the first signs of spring peeked through. But Ella never forgot her adventure. She kept looking near the tree, hoping Nibbit would return. Then, one evening, just as the sun was setting and a soft snow began to fall again, Ella found a small note tucked into her windowsill. It was written in tiny curly letters. "Dear Ella, thank you for helping make this winter so special. I must return to the north now, but I'll be back next winter with even more magic. Your friend, Nibbit the winter elf." Ella smiled and hugged the note close to her heart. She knew that every winter from now on would be a time of wonder, joy, and a little bit of magic. And so every year, when the first snowflake fell, Ella would look to the trees, waiting for her friend to return. A year had passed, and winter had returned to Pine Hill. Snow blanketed the ground once again, and the villagers prepared for another winter festival. But Ella was waiting for something more, or rather someone. Every day, she checked the old tree in the forest, hoping to find Nibbit. One morning, after a fresh snowfall, she noticed something new. A glowing snowflake hanging from a low branch. Ella touched it gently, and in a flash of soft blue light, the tiny wooden door reappeared. It creaked open slowly. "Nibbit," she whispered with joy, came the cheerful little elf, bundled in a fluffy red coat. "Ella, I've missed you," he said, smiling wide. "I have something very special to show you this year." He led Ella deeper into the forest, to a hidden clearing she had never seen before. In the middle was a frozen fountain made of sparkling ice. "This is the fountain of winter wishes," Nibbit explained. "It only appears once every 100 years. If you make a wish from the heart, it might come true." Ella thought hard. She didn't wish for toys or sweets. Instead, she closed her eyes and whispered, "I wish for winter to always bring joy and kindness to everyone." The fountain glowed with silver light, and for a moment, snowflakes danced in the air like stars. Nibbit clapped his tiny hands. "That was a beautiful wish, Ella." That year, something magical happened in Pine Hill. People shared more, helped each other more, and every home seemed warmer, not just from the fire, but from the kindness inside. As the winter festival came to an end, Ella and Nibbit sat together under the stars. "Next year?" she asked. "Always," he smiled. And from then on, each winter brought not just snow and cold, but also a little magic, a little love, and a very special friendship that warmed the whole village.